What's up, guys? Coach Kelly here, aka HVAC Millionaire, right here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, and leave me a comment below. Also, be sure to check out the links in the description. I got some free training down there for you that you can get that instantly. Just give me your email, you'll get that instantly. I also have my book link. If you have not read my book, HVAC Millionaire, be sure to grab that book. It's going to help you tremendously see some progress and get some progress in your business and in your life. There's a free training happening this Wednesday that I'm doing live. So be sure to click that link and register yourself for that training. So that's happening this coming Wednesday. So got that out of the way. What I wanted to talk about today is your level of comfort. I see a lot of people getting incredibly comfortable with their current results, and they're not happy with those results. So if that's you, if you found that where you're at, the current results that your business is producing is not what you actually want to happen, and there's a gap between what you would like to happen versus what's actually happening, if that is you, then what is it going to take to get you out of your comfort zone, to get you moving forward again, to get your fire stoked again for that desire? At some point in your career or before you started your business, you had some strong desire to actually go do this. And I'm pretty certain that money was part of that, like to earn more money for you and your family. It was possibly to build something that you could be proud of, or that would make other people proud of you, that you care about and love in your life. And it was also about freedom. I can guarantee it's one of those three things. I don't know which one's your primary driver or if they're all drivers for you, but one of those three things is why you started a business. In order for that to happen in your business, to give you free time, to pay you more money, to build a legacy business, or to be able to build something of value that could be sold in the future, then we cannot continue to repeat what we do year after year after year. To sit back and think that your business is just going to grow naturally year after year after year, it doesn't work that way. Like, things have to evolve. You have to change as a person. You have to become a leader, because you're going to bring people on your team, because you can't do it by yourself. So you have to change. You have to evolve. It has to be this. One of my mantras is, and you can steal it, I stole it from Tony Robbins, is constant, never-ending improvement. I got it tattooed on me right here, constant, never-ending improvement. And I've had it for years, and that was a mantra in my business. And it's a mantra I still live by. I still believe it, because until I have everything that I want in my life, I'm going to be blissfully dissatisfied. Ed Milet said that on a podcast, at one of his early podcasts many years ago. He said, get blissfully dissatisfied. Doesn't mean that we can't be grateful for where we're at in life right now. Doesn't mean that we can't be happy. It just means that there's also this underlying satisfaction level that is not where I would like it to be. So how do you stoke the fire for that internal drive? That's what I wanted to talk about primarily in this video, is that how do we do that? So one of the ways that we do that is, I want to challenge you. There's something that you would like to happen that's not happening, or something in your life that you would like it to be that way, but it isn't that way. Think of that thing. And I want you to get pissed off about it. Like, doesn't it make you angry that you're not there yet? Doesn't it make you mad that you haven't been capable of being where you want to be? Doesn't it make you mad that maybe you've said this out loud before and you've dreamed about it and it hasn't happened? Can't you get pissed off about that? I hope so, because that anger could be that's what needs to be depressed. Like, you depress that anger like a spring. And eventually you're going to be like, screw this, I'm not going to put up with this anymore. And at that point is when you begin to draw the line in the sand. So I was on a call this afternoon with an HVAC business owner, and he is getting to that point. I don't know if he's quite there yet. I'm hoping that I stoked the fire enough with that call that he's going to make today the day that it happens, that he will draw the line in the sand, stop just being reactive all day long and start being proactive. You know, one of my sayings also is like pain today, pleasure tomorrow. Well, that pain today may be like stopping myself from running the next service call and sending my technician out there instead. That pain today might be not being able to book that extra call or two because I don't have enough technicians yet because I'm going to take myself out of the field. But this pain, this drawing a line in the sand, forces you to change. Because oftentimes the force from outside is not going to be enough to change you. You've got to create it inside. And one of the ways to create that force that's going to be needed to change, to make the changes that need to happen in your business, it's solely up to you and created by you. So the minute that you decide to make a change, the change will only happen when you actually decide. Like before you take any action on anything, you have to make the decision internally, like I'm not going to run calls anymore. So I draw a line in the sand and I say, I'm not going to cross that line anymore. I'm done. I'm not going to continue to do what I've done for the last several years. I'm going to change this business. I'm going to force myself. I'm going to get pissed off about where I am because I don't want to repeat last year and the year before that and the year before that. I don't want this year to be a repeat of the last 3, 5, 7, 10, 20 years of my life. I want next year to look completely different. And in order for next year to look completely different, I cannot show up as the same person. I have to change who I am. I have to change a behavior. If we just succumb to the process, the already formed behavior patterns that drive our behavior each and every day, these neuro connections that are happening in our brain, like we have to become aware that we're doing them. Awareness is the key to any change. So you got to stop yourself and start questioning, like, is this something is this being proactive or reactive? I can tell you jumping in a truck and running calls, that's being reactive. That's like, you're not being proactive. Like, how is running one call today going to expand the future and dramatically change your future? It's not, because tomorrow there'll be another one. And then Monday, there'll be another one. And Tuesday, another one. And Wednesday, maybe 3 more. Like, if we just keep doing that and keep reacting to the current circumstances and what's happening without changing any behavior, nothing changes. So become aware. Draw the line in the sand. Get pissed off about your current situation. Refuse to continue to do the same things that you've always done that get you the same results. That's how change will happen. That's how your life will change. That's how things can dramatically improve over a period of time. Oftentimes the changes that we need to make, they're not instant. Like, we don't see the results from that instantly. It takes some time. It takes repetition. It took time and repetition for you to fall into the pattern that you're currently in. So doesn't it make sense that it's going to take time and repetition to create a new pattern? It does. But as long as you remain steadfast with your line in the sand, stop crossing that line. If you remain focused on what it is you really want, not just reacting. If you choose pain today, and when I say pain today, pleasure tomorrow, don't get it twisted. Like, sometimes a painful thing is just saying no, right? Because it's different, because you're just reacting your whole career or your whole business. So we're going to stop reacting. We're going to start being proactive. We start asking ourselves the question, will my future self thank me for this? Because running a call, is your future self going to thank you for that? Probably not. Building a process for my business or fixing my pricing, is my future self going to thank me for that? Hell yes. Because now every call that I run after that is going to be profitable. My future self's going to thank me for that. It's going to be happy that I spent the time and did what I needed to do today because I chose to do it today for a better tomorrow. So choose pain today, even though it's not always painful. Pain today for a more pleasurable tomorrow. Compress, like depress, compress. Get pissed off about your current situation. Like you're better than this. You have more potential than this. Join my training this Wednesday. I'm going to show you how to build a great business. I will see you on the next one. Go make money. Boom.